Mohotel Adventures YouTube channel is awesome.
Welcome back to me, Joff, Mohotel Adventures YouTube channel. We are just in that transition period, as you well know, and as the story continues, I promise to keep you up to date with what's going on, and I just want to say like a massive thank you to everybody that left comments about the sort of transition from a motorhome to camper van. I was kind of like a little bit surprised that because initially when we started talking about this, a lot of people were saying there was, I think, more of the negative side of it outweighed the kind of like positives back then. But to my really big surprise on this one, there was so many more kind of positive input on the comments than previous. So it was a big surprise to me, and just like reading, it was quite kind of refreshing, and yeah, really refreshing to me as I sort of like started getting these comments, and everyone was kind of like making me kind of like smile. Just for example, I changed from a 7-meter coach build to a 6-meter van. What a difference it makes to the places you visit. Lovely looking van as well, thank you very much. Yeah, oh, well, congratulations, what a gorgeous van conversion. Being able to park most places is a game changer. This is kind of things that we are thinking. All units have the pros and cons. It's about what's important for you. We are doing it for ourselves, and it's we kind of like, we're kind of almost looking at this like just the next little chapter of congratulations, I hope you have a happy time together, blah blah blah, love it, Joff, and another burstener, do you know what I mean? We're kind of like, yeah, you know, it's another burstener. So fully understand the switch, but I'm not sure you can cope with the loss of space making up the bed each night. Right, stop right there. So I think I don't know whether he sort of thought that was maybe like a rear lounge or something like that, but it's we are going to have it as like a full bed all the way across the back. So we do not make up beds every night. That is one thing we don't do. We've got our little front area to relax in, a little loungy bit, exactly the same as this, and the bed will be like fully across the back, and just the storage under. Anyway, I'll just let's go on down through. Oh, you're in sight. Thank you, Bridget. Your excitement is infectious. Congrats on the new van, mate. We are super, absolutely stoked. And oh, did I tell you, when we actually collect this van, it will be on Valentine's Day, so there'll be lots of roses and chocolates and all that kind of stuff, hopefully. Yeah, it looks amazing, guys. Oh, Caroline looked like she was going to cry. I think it's a very, very emotional time. I will probably cry on the day, I don't know. Welcome to Van Life, Joff, thank you very much. Yeah, all these like really good comments. Congratulations on the new burstener, we're really pleased for you, and yeah, we are yeah, super stoked. Anyway, back to a few little issues that I wanted to tell you guys. Well, not kind of a few subjects. So we're always in deep thought, you know that. And so someone actually messaged me the other day. Someone actually messaged me about actually purchasing their first motorhome. Okay, maybe a camper van now, I don't know. This is why we put these videos out. And anyway, hey guys, absolutely motorhome. We are motorhome central, you know that. But just a little change of direction. But anyway, so I was kind of like thinking about this, and the first thing I was going to actually say was the fact that, so this person is totally new to the campervan, motorhome world, and they've never actually done it before, which was like quite an eye-opener really. And so I had to really get my thinking cap on. But the first thing, guys, is before we even get down to things like layouts and stuff like that, that's best for you, and configurations and all the rest of it, how many people you want to take with you, the biggest thing that I think at the moment is the fact, where are you going to park it? Where are you going to park it? Hopefully, if you're like us, where we are very, very fortunate enough to keep it on our premises, so it's super handy to have that right on your doorstep. You can load it super quick, get going. Storage facilities are pretty expensive. Plus the fact, if it is 5 miles away, it starts getting to that stage where it becomes a little bit of a, maybe a should we go away this weekend? It's raining a little bit, we need some shopping, I've got to drive 5 miles, get out of the storage. That is the first thing I think, guys, to consider before we even talk about extra tax, extra insurance, all your bits and pieces to go with your van, alarm systems, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I'm going to leave that there. I'm just going to I'm going to carry on with the subject. We're going to call it a subject. We're calling this subject weight. I'm just referring back to my notes just to remind me, so I can sort of get back to some sort of order on this, because this the storage thing was just something that I thought about, or I was thinking about earlier on, just prior to making this video. But anyway, weight. So I've decided, okay, the day we actually pick up our camper van, our new van conversion, we are going to get straight to a weighbridge and get it on the weighbridge, okay, and we want to know exactly the weight of that vehicle down to it. We had a comment actually, someone, you know who you are, give us a comment and sort of said, Joff, what kind of payload is that? So when you think about a big motorhome like this, and the maximum weight is 3.5 ton, and the same with our camper van, like probably the extra weight on this van, but we need to, so the payload is not going to be, there's not going to be a lot of difference between payloads of the vans. I need to have a look. I've been sort of having a little bit of a look at the ones they give you in the specifications, but what I want to know, we need to get that van while it's completely empty and get it on the weighbridge, get the actual total weight unladen, and then we are going to start loading it with titanium chairs just to keep the weight down. I'm thinking the fact on this van, for number one, so we've already talked about this, offloading some of the stuff that you don't use, and we are going to I'm going to try as much as I can to really get back to basics. I really want to, what do you need? You need basic stuff like a lead for your hookup, a water hose for your water, your clothes in a bag, and literally, I know it's going to be saucepans and plates and knives and forks and stuff like that, and walking boots, but wheel ramps, so yeah, but I'm going to try and really be disciplined, purely for the fact I want to kind of try to make this kind of van really like usable as a real, so this type of size van, we're very, very quick fire, as well as the longer trips, don't get me wrong, but we're very, very Friday night, what we doing, let's go, boom. And so I want something that's a small rocket ship, light, giving me better fuel economy, and that is the kind of direction I'm looking to actually go in. I had to have a little rethink then. I had a little breather and had a little rethink, and also the kind of thing about having more minimal stuff is maybe more security. As regards, if you've got really, really fancy furniture, which we're literally, I'm gonna go right on now to equipment like chairs. We are gonna actually we're gonna just put them to one side. Big chairs. When I was unloading this, I pulled out them like royal chairs, I think they were, really big chairs, and magazine holder on the side. Did I ever put a magazine in it? No. I possibly put a beer in it a few times in the cup holder. But apart the weight in the bag, we always struggled a little bit getting them back into the bag. It was always a bit of a nightmare getting them, you know, when you sort of like, you fold them up and you pop into a bag. And we were actually somewhere the weekend and we went to have a look to see what chairs they had available, and we were there amongst the chairs. There wasn't many people there, but there was a couple there actually looking at chairs as well, and she was struggling to fold this chair up. It was like, and we were sort of saying, like, this is like the craziest thing. You just want something that's got no stress, buff, sat, beer, and yeah, and we're kind of like, you know, you just don't want that kind of, how does it go, it's like struggling. And so what are the best chairs, guys? Any suggestions on super lightweight chairs, lightweight, less weight chairs? So give us a comment on that, okay? Lightweight furniture. What do we need to take? I told you before, them things like a sail that we bought at Newbury, I haven't used them yet. If that's the only thing you got to sit on or recline in, that's what you're going to use. If you haven't got a chair and just, right, I need it, you know, there it is, isn't it? You know, but we didn't ever get around to using them. That is how mad it is. We are probably going back on the cooking equipment front outside to a Kadak Safari Chef 2, something like that, I think it is, and we're looking to go with a canister. Anybody use one of them? Canister? So what are you doing that, Joff? Well, we've seen a few people like using these. The gas seems to last fairly well. We know how the little small ones used to last on our motorbike trips for cooking, boiling the kettle, and we are thinking that it's like more practical, as you don't need the, so yeah, so we're not going to have the gas outlet, you know, which we're just trying to do it on another angle where we can actually position this cooking stove anywhere, so we don't need to be within 2 meters of the van on a flexible lead. We can, if we want to put it over, if we want to move her over onto a picnic table and use the cookie, you know, cook over, we can cook anywhere. You can even take it down the beach, you know, and put some burgers on or whatever you want to put on there. That's what we're looking to do. We think that might be kind of like a better, more, you put it wherever you want, and a lot smaller. We've got the big Kadak, the big double thing. Don't get me wrong, incredible bit of kit. Put it on that table, and 2 cooking surfaces. We are just the 2-person people, and we are looking for a bit of bacon, a couple of eggs in the morning, a couple of sausages, and a safari chef used to do us perfectly well. Like we were sort of like just saying, you know, you move on, you try and sort of yeah. What do you think? Give us a comment, guys. What do you use? Do you use that big Kadak, the big one? You know, do you think the really big one? Do you ever stack it so it's fully loaded with food? You need, like, how many people would feed off that? You know, 10 people would feed off a big surface. You know, breakfast is alone. Yeah, we actually. That is one thing on our list. We are back to the little bag, and we're gonna rock it out, see what goes on anyway. So anyway, that's where we're at the moment, guys. I think that video is pretty long, as per normal. There is no epilogue. I'm just looking for comments on this. What do you think? What do you guys use? The chair thing. What is the best chair? So, you know, your people that have been in the camping career. All right, how many camping chairs have you had? And some of the best, you know, some of these little tiny, and the good thing is with them little small ones, you know, these little flip out the bag, you can wander off with it and plonk, instead of like, it's a big event, isn't it? Right, do you want to come up to our van? It's right up the other end of the, yeah, we'll bring our chairs up, and then it's like, do you know what I mean? Halfway across Newbury showground, you know, campsite and stuff like that. But some in a little bag, dunk, on my arm, more beer, off you go, innit? So I'm going to wrap up the video there, guys, and give us a few comments, and we'll probably rip out another video later part of the week. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Not too exciting. All the excitement is yet to come. I was actually looking at the map today, back on Google Maps. Where are we going? What are we doing? What are we doing? So catch you later, guys. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye for now.